When you have those intense experiences, intense emotions, whatever's there, at some point you'll notice like you may not have any overt avoidance of it. You may not have any true reaction to it really, but it still feels like an object of experience. That mere fact that it feels like an object of experience, that it feels like even if there's not really contraction, it could feel certainly like a contraction, but it just might feel heavy and like it's grabbing your attention. That relationship itself usually suggests there's something still a little bit, something inflecting it a little bit. And it's usually, you can look for a belief that says like, this shouldn't be here. Don't want it to be here. Or this is extra. Or at some point it shouldn't be here. Just these little subtle beliefs that are like, they have like a gravity to them, a gravitational pull to them. Or what they really have is a polarizing, so it feels like that experience is an object rather than just completely immersed within it and then it's just gone. If you have, I don't know, a pound of salt or something, and that salt could easily dissolve in the water, but it's covered with a really thin veneer of something that's like waterproof, and it's kind of bobbing on the water. And you don't realize it's that. And then when you recognize the nature of that veneer, the whole thing just dissolves into the water. That's like one way of saying it. Sometimes it will get disorienting, but like in a spatial way, almost like you're spinning or like that, and you can get literally dizzy from that. And that's okay. I mean, you kind of feel into how much of that you can handle. It may just get too much. You have to like open your eyes, put your hands on the ground or something. Okay. But if it feels natural to just let it take you, just let it take you. And it may like settle. Actually, it may or may not. It doesn't matter. But you're looking in the right place. You're investigating in the right way. When you're noticing these thoughts, when you're becoming aware of thoughts as objects, whether they're very like subtle, hard to even define as anything, or like you're almost defining them so that you can become aware of them as an experience. As you're doing that, have you become curious about what you are in that experience? Might be very intense at first, but after a while you'll be like, sometimes it'll even be like really intense or like scary or something. And then you sort of set it aside and all of a sudden, like you'll be in a calm place maybe later on. Could be tomorrow, could be 2 weeks from now. And all of a sudden it's very strange. You'll get really curious about it. Often it's like, it just comes knocking on your door again. Yeah. It's like, remember me? And you're like, wait a minute. And then it doesn't feel so disorienting or weird or like a rush or whatever. Also, there's going to be a place where it's like, you start feeling where you're almost handing your will over to the process itself. It's kind of a dance, you know? You can just totally give up and then you kind of become daydreamy again. So there's this like dance where you kind of push, you become vigilant, you work at it until it's like, it almost starts to propagate itself a little bit. Then you'll find that balance.